This is the illumiWave 180 for hair rejuvenation. This is the base, and this is the changeable head. Currently we have the 180 head on right now, and this is for the hair rejuvenation. The machine is simply turned on with an on button. There is an emergency stop button. After you put in your password code, you have the screen that tells you how long you're going to do the treatment for. You can choose to add 10 minutes or add however many minutes you would like. Typically for the hair treatments, we conduct the treatment for 25 to 30 minutes. And then you press the start button. After this is over the client's head and the client has protective eyewear, then you can start the laser. There's an easy pause button if you need to pause it. There's also a stop button. This is the illumiWave 635 for liposculpting. I have that particular head on the device right now. When I'm starting a new treatment, I make sure that it's set to 20 minutes, and then I just hit start. And the patient is lying here under the treatment. They always have their protective eyewear. And then I can adjust the flaps to adjust for someone's height and for their width. If I'm targeting special areas, I might tilt the device this way to get more lateral on the hips. I might be targeting the backs of someone's arms. I might have this cradling one thigh while they're lying on their side. So there's many different ways to position the machine. It's extremely versatile and very easy to use. One of the great things about this base is that I have several heads I can use. So currently we have the 180 head for hair rejuvenation, and we can change that out in a minute, and we can provide the 635 nanometer wavelength and do the liposculpting. The 635 head for this particular device has more diodes and more milliwatts than our previous device. So we're getting better results than we were seeing before, and this machine has much better maneuverability. So I just unhook this here very gently. Make sure you take the wires out first. And then you hold this and make sure, because it has a spring, that you don't let it fly up. And you don't want to touch the diodes with your fingers because you don't want to get any body oils on the diodes. And this has a nice long screw that secures it in. So once you get that up, make sure your cord isn't tangled. And you can just change the head. And then just do the reverse of what you did before. Line it up. Make sure that you don't let the spring back until the device is secured. And then just attach your wires. Secure it, and you're ready to go. Ready to go. And now we've switched from the illumiWave 180 for hair rejuvenation to the illumiWave 635 for lipo. And when those lights are on, they look like this. You can see there's a beautiful array of the 635 nanometer wavelength. The panels are very easy to adjust. The device moves up and down. It also moves over away from the table. So very easy to position and get a lot of coverage. I chose to introduce the illumiWave 180 for hair rejuvenation to my office because it did not have any technologies that would help people with hair rejuvenation. We had skin rejuvenation, we had liposculpting, we had other products that they could use, we have a physician-only skincare line, but we did not have anything significant for hair rejuvenation. We've offered this. Patients are getting great results. They're doing this with or without hair transplants. They're doing this with or without other products. And regardless of what they combine or don't combine it with, we're getting great results. Before I had the illumiWave 180, the only tools that I had to help my patients with hair loss were chemicals that had side effects and medicines that they didn't always tolerate. They could also go to a specialist and get hair transplants, and they may or may not be satisfied with those results. They're not always natural looking. Now with the illumiWave 180, we have something that doesn't have side effects. They're able to tolerate it without any trouble. They're able to do their work or relax while they're undergoing the treatment. and they get very natural looking results because they're bringing back the hair that was receding. My clients love to come for treatments. The machine is very easy to use. They sit comfortably, they can read, they can relax. We can position them so they can take a nap if they want to. The treatments aren't very long, 25 to 30 minutes. We are ready for them the minute they come in, and they go right back to work or to play as soon as they're done. There's no muss, no fuss, and they're back to life. I'm a family physician, and ever since I finished my training, I was always counseling my patients and my clients on diet and exercise, how to lose weight, how to eat better. It's an uphill battle for both the client and yourself, but you do it. You want to see them have better cholesterol, better blood pressure, less weight on their joints. Once I added the liposculpting to the practice, now I had something to help them in their journey, also to motivate them. There's nothing that motivates them like doing this and seeing the results quicker than if they just did it with diet and exercise alone. Prior to this device, I had a liposculpting device that had 5 diodes, and the milliwatts were 17.8. The wavelength was the same, 635 nanometers. The maneuverability of the device was difficult, and we had to do a lot of maneuvers to get the light position to where we wanted it so that we had the correct procedure being done for the client in order to achieve the best results. With this particular head, for the 635 nanometer liposculpting head, we're able to position the device much more quickly. We don't have to struggle. We have 89 diodes instead of 5. We have 20 milliwatts instead of 17.8. Our clients who have done both machines like this machine better, and so do we.